Barbie doll life story. Barbie doll is now celebrating her 62nd anniversary. This 62-year-old toy was created by a woman. This person is Ruth Handler. An entrepreneurial and powerful woman, Ruth Handler was born in 1916 and passed away in 2002. Innovative and visionary throughout her life, Ruth created a toy that is still popular worldwide. Because every year the Barbie doll sells more than the last. Ruth Handler persuaded her husband to found a company that produced plastic goods under the Mattel brand. The success of the company also grew in a short time. Of course, although it was known that the secret of success was due to her husband at the time, behind the scenes it was due to Ruth Handler's productivity, energy, intelligence, and determination. At that time, toys were produced and sold with parents in mind. But Ruth Handler, one of the smart bosses of Mattel, changed that. So she turned to real buyers and sold thousands of copies of another toy she produced, a plastic machine gun. She did this by promoting it on a TV program. While on a trip to Switzerland, Ruth Handler saw a toy in a shop window and came up with an incredible idea and decided to put it into practice. This idea was the production of Barbie dolls. In the 1950s, dolls were usually babies, mothers, or housewives. But Ruth Handler's idea was that the girls of the 1950s no longer wanted to grow up just to be mothers. So she announced that Barbie dolls didn't just take on the role of mother. In an autobiography, she stated that she wanted to show that women were not only housewives and mothers, but also that they worked and had professions. My whole Barbie philosophy was that through the doll a little girl could be anything she wanted to be when she grew up. So Barbie has always represented the fact that a woman has choices. That's how the Barbie doll came to be. But to make her world famous, Ruth Handler had a crazy idea. She put all her money on the line and decided to sell the doll at the cost of production. Many people didn't believe her. But she was determined. The Barbie doll would be sold at production cost. The profit would only come from the doll's clothes and accessories. We would like to point out here that many companies have adopted this production method and are using it now. They make children love the toys by selling them at the production price and then make profit by producing their accessories. And this profit margin is not to be underestimated. Who named Barbie doll? Barbie doll is the name of Ruth Handler's daughter. Barbie doll stands for Barbara Millicent Roberts. Her name was of course named by Ruth Handler. As we mentioned before, this powerful woman had plastic doll production in mind. Because her beloved daughter especially liked to play with doll toys specially produced for adults. However, the toy in the showcase she came across on her trip to Switzerland encouraged her to produce the Barbie doll. How was the Barbie doll introduced? In 1959, the Barbie doll was presented to companies at an international toy fair. However, it was not as expected. Because big brands did not like the idea of a Barbie doll. For this reason, Ruth Handler took this business into her own hands and decided to market it directly to the consumer. For this, she took a big risk and launched a promotional campaign. As a result, the Barbie doll became known all over the world. In the following years, Mattel rose thanks to this powerful woman. However, after a scandal in 1975, she and her husband resigned from their jobs. Although Elliot and Ruth are no longer alive, the Mattel company and the Barbie doll have not lost their popularity. On the contrary, every day the company grows more and the doll is sold more and more. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video to support us.